My name is Daniel Brooks, and I learned why the emergency exit light in my apartment never turned off. I moved into Building C of the Ridgeway Apartments in Spokane, Washington, in February 2019. It was a temporary place while I finished night classes, cheap rent, month to month, the kind of place no one planned to stay long. The hallway outside my unit was always dim, but one thing stood out: the red exit sign at the end of the corridor. It glowed non-stop, even during power outages. Management told me it ran on a backup battery for safety. The first time I noticed something wrong was during a fire drill. The alarm went off at 1:38 a.m. Everyone poured into the hallway. People from units I'd never seen before, half asleep, confused. We followed the exit sign, but the door beneath it didn't lead outside. It led to a stairwell that went down far longer than it should have. No windows, no floor numbers, just concrete steps spiraling into darkness. Someone laughed nervously and said we must be in the wrong stairwell. Then the door slammed shut behind us. The lights flickered on, revealing words scratched into the wall with something sharp. "Do not turn around." Someone screamed and ran back up. We heard him fall hard. The lights went out. When they came back on, we were standing in the hallway again, outside our apartments. The alarm was silent. No smoke, no explanation. Management blamed a system malfunction. But after that night, things changed. Neighbors I spoke to the day before didn't recognize me. One woman insisted she'd lived alone for years, even though I remembered helping her carry groceries. Another apartment stood permanently empty, its door sealed with fresh paint, and the exit sign began flickering whenever I stood beneath it. At night, I started hearing footsteps coming from the stairwell, slow, careful, like someone relearning how legs work. At exactly 1:38 a.m., my phone would buzz. No notification, just vibration. One night, curiosity won. I followed the exit sign alone. The stairwell door opened easily. This time, the stairs ended at a long hallway lined with doors. Each door had an apartment number and a date. 3C, March 2004. 2A, July 2011. 1, November 2018. At the end was a door marked 3B, February 2019. My apartment. I heard breathing behind me, not chasing, waiting. I ran back up the stairs, slammed the door, and didn't sleep. The next morning, my lease was gone. Emails deleted, bank records wiped. Even my student portal said I'd never enrolled. The only thing that remained was the exit sign. I moved out that day without telling anyone. 3 months later, a fire broke out in Building C. 14 residents evacuated. 13 made it out. Fire reports list one missing tenant, name unknown. Apartment 3B. Sometimes, when I'm in malls or theaters, I notice exit signs flicker when I pass beneath them. And every time they do, I feel the same thing. Like something is checking to see if I'm ready to finish evacuating.